Hello guys, today I wanted to make a video on important support and resistance zones. Everyone knows about support and resistance now, but all support and resistance does not react according to our wish, right? So I wanted to show on which zone the market consolidates or takes good support or good resistance and change the trend, or goes on a reversal trend, or take some fluctuation and then follow the trend. I wanted to show this particularly on which zone it reacts and then do whatever the market wants to do. So do test this before getting into the trade, and do mark all these zones before 9:15, and then go with your strategy with marking all these important support and resistance zones. So let's get into it. Do follow my channel, and for better understanding of support and resistance, watch this video and then get back to this particular important zones of support and resistance, and do watch other videos and keep following. So let's get back to this. So you will have to follow 3 steps before getting into the trade. You have to draw regular support and resistance. This is the basic thing you will have to follow. And the second one is you will have to draw important zones. And third one is you will have to mark all gap up and gap downs. Okay, so first one, let's mark all important support and resistance. So what are important support and resistance? You see these kind of fluctuation, up down up down. So this will be your resistance and this will be your support. This is the basic concept, you know, right? Or you have not understood how to mark these zones, you can follow that video. So this is the first step you will have to follow, and what I'm actually concentrating on this video is all about the second point, that is important zones. Okay, so what will I be doing here is, so you will have to go to a higher frame for this. Okay, when you go to the higher frame, first thing you will have to do is, suppose I don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, so I will be analyzing things from here to trade on this part. So what I will be doing is I'll be marking all the important resistance and support. This will be my first resistance, second resistance, third resistance, fourth, this, all my resistance are done. So I will be analyzing for this part, right? So these are my good resistance. What are my good supports? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are my good supports. Okay, what I would want you to concentrate here is, you have seen all this resistance. Okay, this is on higher high and higher low concept. Do follow my higher high and higher high concept, which is wonderful concept which acts on daily basis. Okay, so you see that there is a good sub resistance. You have seen in all the places. So here, this place also, it has taken resistance, right? But what happened was, here at this particular point, I will change this color to green. Okay, this is the place where it has broken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resistance. This particular zone, it has broken all this resistance. So you would be expecting or thinking to short at this position. If this was particular good resistance, you wanted to short here, right? But here you were unsuccessful. This is where it has broken 1, 2, 3, 4, all the resistance. So what I want you to mark is, what is the reason for this concept to break, right? So this is the zone for it to break. Just go on a higher time frame like this and see, this is the particular reason for it to break all this resistance. So I will be marking it here like this. Like this I will be marking it. Okay, if you want, you have to make it properly. So high and low. I've shown how to mark these on the other video. So once when you mark like this, the next time the market comes back to this position, it consolidates and takes a reverse action and go backs, or it consolidates here and then breaks this structure and then follows down or goes up. These are the two possible things what can happen, right? So I want you to mark these kind of zones. Okay, I'll show you one more thing. So you can see that the market is reacting at this position. Why is it reacting at this position? There was a pretty good fall, but why is it reacting at this particular position? It should have continued falling down, right? Why didn't it fall down? So let's consider this was one of the good resistance. So what happened? It broke. You wanted to short from here, right? If this was a good resistance, you wanted to short from here and profit till here, right? This is what you would want to plan, but you were unsuccessful again here. Which is the reason, or what zone is the reason for it to break this particular zone? Just see this. This is the reason why it broke. This will be one of the good support, and this particular gap down and gap, I'll be showing that next. So this is a particular reason why it broke this particular resistance. So I will mark this again and then extend this till right like this before I see this particular trade. So what I will be expecting is, if you feel that okay, the market is too high, you want to short, so you can directly short till this particular zone. Which zone is this? From here the market has broken the structure. See, if you mark like this, it has broken the structure without any fluctuation. So the buyers were very strong here, so it broke the structure. So what the market does is, it comes back, it takes fluctuation here and goes back if it is a reversible trade, or if it wants to continue, it will give a confirmation to go below this and then fall down. And you can also see that this can also be one of the reason for the market to break the structure. So I will be marking this zone as well and this zone. This is the reason why I had mentioned on the third point that you have to mark gap up and gap down. Okay, see, this is where you found a gap up and gap down candle. So you will have to mark all the gap up and gap down candle as good support and resistance. That is the reason why the market was gap up and gap down, as you could find good number of people trading in there. If people were too bullish, it opens on gap up and gap down. I have made a video on gap up and gap down too. So I have explained how to mark important zone. I will show you with one example. Okay, so let's consider this trading as unknown. I don't know what's going to happen on this side. So what will I be doing previously? I will mark all the good resistance like this, and even supports, right? When I see all these are good resistance and supports, once it broke here, see again, I will want to short at this position, but I was unsuccessful here, right? So I will mark this particular position. I'll change this color again to red. Okay, I will mark this as good support and extend this like this. Okay, this is the reason why I asked you to draw from gap up and gap down candle. See, this was gap up and gap down candle. This will be one of the good support, and even this, it's good if it takes good support at support 1, or it might take support at support 2. Okay, so I will be marking this is the reason why it broke out all this resistance, right? So this will become one of the significant support. Once you mark this, it is so simple to trade that whenever the market comes at this position, this particular support, you will have to buy like this, long position, bill. You have to obviously deal with stop loss, right? So go with the least candle and then target above with your Fibonacci or whatever the strategy you follow. Okay, that is how you have to follow, and see how you have to mark your good supports next. See this, if you consider this as one of the good resistance, you will be extending like this, right? This is the reason why it broke this particular resistance. So I will be marking this. So next time when the market comes at this position like this, it will take good support and might reverse, or it might have good fluctuations like this, and then if you mark like this, then it might go down or it might take good support like this. That is what is going to happen. So do back test and then give a like or comment on my box saying that this concept was useful for you. Actually, this helped me a lot on my trading and improved my trading. So you back test and you will know what all the things. So there's a last one I'll be showing. This is the reason why it broke all this resistance, right? So once the market reached this particular zone, again it went high. So you could have just bought here and sold above, right? So this is a good concept you can actually follow. Do keep following my other videos and hit the like button and keep following. Thank you so much.